afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Guys, let's do a travel trailer today. Let's review one that we just got in, haven't even washed or cleaned up yet. Great value in a travel trailer. Under 20 grand. It's a bunk house, slide outs. This is a 2014 Cruiser RV Radiance. So this is one of the nicer cruisers. The model is a 28 BHIK. And overall length, total length, including the tongue, is 31 feet 5 inches long. It's 5,205 pound dry weight. So it's a relatively light camper, but still really nice, guys. Great family camper. This thing can sleep up to 10 people. Got an indoor and outdoor kitchen. Got a lot of neat features about it, guys. Double slides, 19.9. Let's look around it. And first of all, you can see it's got the full fiberglass interior, or exterior. It is an extended season camper, 30 amp electrical service. Double slides, you got a power awning. You know, for a 14, it's in really good shape. I don't see any just crazy amounts of wear and tear on it. You know, maybe just a touch of fading on it, like any 8-year-old, 9-year-old camper now. 2023s are out. I got to keep reminding myself of that. It does have 2 entry doors, one on each side of the camper. This one goes into your bathroom. So if you've got kids and they just need to duck into the bathroom real quick, they don't have to track through the camper. 30 amp electrical service, spare tire on the back. Back's nice and shiny. Like I said, it hasn't been cleaned up yet, guys, so y'all forgive me if it's a little dirty, but we are going to get it clean for you. Power patio awning with the LED light strips. And a little tight through there. I'm not going to try to squeeze through there, but you do have an electrical fridge out here. You got a cooktop, and you've got a sink with hot and cold water. So, and of course your 6-gallon DSI water heater, all that stuff. Outside speakers. You know, just a good affordable way to get into camping, guys. It's something you can get, you know, for you cash shoppers. It's, you know, it's under 20 grand. That's getting to be a hard thing to find. And for those of you who are wanting to finance with approved credit, this is something you can get a very affordable payment on. And this is even something you can go to your own bank or credit union and get an affordable payment on if you wanted to. Got the headlights on the outside to help you get hooked up at night. Pretty nice. Let's go inside and take a look. And again, guys, this just came in, so it is a little dirty. But my cleaning crew is making their way over here. Hopefully here in the next couple of days, it will be cleaned up inside and out. And it definitely will be before we sell it. All right, guys, and it's pretty open floor plan. It's got the double full-size bunks. So these are basically full-size beds, but they call them bunks in the RV industry. So you've got double full-size beds right here. So you can technically sleep 4 people in here, at least in the back 2 beds. You've got an island kitchen, which is, to me, is something you see in very few travel trailers. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. Got some books and manuals. A couch that makes a bed. Your TV's in here, stereo. Got a Atwood RV refrigerator freezer, runs off propane or electric. It's on right now. Island kitchen gives you some more food prep area, some extra storage, extra plug-ins, things like that. 3-burner stovetop oven, microwave. Plus it gives the cook or whoever's preparing the food their own little area, their own little domain to prepare everything without everybody bumping into them, to get around them, to get to the front or the back or wherever. And plus, you got a large pantry. It's got some stuff in it we got to clean out, guys. But like I said, we haven't cleaned it up yet, so there's some cups and coffee filters and coffee and ketchup packs. Nothing just bad in here, nothing like that, but we'll get all that cleaned out. But you actually got a full-size pantry. And of course, your bathroom right here. Sink. You've got a tub and shower. Nice stand-up shower. Elongated RV toilet. There's your extra door to the outside. Vent fan, all that in here. So no smoke or pet odors. And then you have a front bedroom. Now, the only thing in here that I see that just kind of points out like most 14 models, it does have that pleather furniture starting to show a little bit of wear on one of the seat cushions. I guess that's where somebody sat all the time. And, you know, it's not worth recovering it, replacing it for that one cushion, that sofa. So I'm going to sell it for $19,900 with that like it is. Private bedroom, I do like the fact you've got a full wall right here. And the TV does swivel around. Well, I've got it locked in place right now, but it does swivel around so you can watch the television from the bedroom or the living room. And then you got a solid door for privacy, so you got a pretty much as close to private as you're going to get in a camper. You do have a queen island bed. Now, the previous owners has got the original mattress on it. They've put an oversized mattress cover on it, so it looks like it sticks over. That's just a mattress cover. The mattress fits the frame perfectly. You'll probably want to remove that anyway. So, closets on each side. It's not a bad camper, guys. I think it's a great deal for $19,900. I mean, heck, you know how hard it is to find anything right now in this price range in a decent camper, especially with 2 slide outs, an island, bunks, outside kitchen, TV, everything's already in it. I mean, big pantry. I mean, it's got a lot going for it, and it's not just a stick and tin camper. You've actually got the aluminum frame and you got the fiberglass exterior. It's not bad. And it's thousands under NA. If you want to look up NADA retail with no options, I'm thousands under NADA retail, like most of my stuff. But I've got this unit for $19,900. Great deal for what it is. And even at that low price, I still guarantee that we still check the major systems, which is the RV refrigerator freezer. Make sure well, we check both of them. We check the outside one too. It's just a little electric one. We make sure both of those work and get cold. We make sure the 13,500 BTU ducted roof air gets cold. We make sure both slide outs work like they're supposed to. We make sure that your plumbing system works so you don't have any water leaks from the plumbing system. And we also check your water heater and your water pump as well. Stuff that could ruin your trip. Anything else, we leave to you guys. I mean, that's how we sell our RVs. That's how we keep our prices down. We keep our labor down. We don't have to carry as many employees because we can't find enough employees to do anything else besides what we do. And that's what we guarantee to work, and only guarantee to work for the $19,900 price. Anything else, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So if you've got a light bulb that's burned out or an electrical receptacle that doesn't work, it's going to be sold with those problems. Or the stereo, which I'm not saying it doesn't. I haven't tried it. Or the TV or whatever, guys. That stuff, it'll be sold like that. It's your responsibility to do one of the... You don't have to do this, but it's a good idea to do one of these two things. Either come out, inspect it yourself. Let us know you're coming. We'll hook it up to shore power or a bigger generator so you can run the AC. So you can see what works and what doesn't before deciding to buy it or not buy it based on that information. Or you can do both if you want to. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, don't feel like you're knowledgeable enough, which is not that hard to do, hire a third-party inspection service. A few $100, you know what you're getting into before you are committed to get into it. The only thing we guarantee to work are the slide outs, the roof air, refrigerator, freezers, water systems. Everything else is sold as is, where is. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And we're not. And if you get here and you find something that doesn't work that's not on that list, we're not going to fix it, guys. Not for $19,900. I'm sorry, we just don't have the manpower. We got to get these things in and out of here, done and gone. Easy, simple, and done. And that's the best way to do it. And I think that's the way everybody prefers it, because going back to the way we used to do it, this thing would have been another $2,000 or $3,000. So you're saving the money to make up for it. And honestly, guys, I can't imagine much of anything being wrong with this. I mean, the microwave works. I tried it. I mean, all the lights came. I think there's one light that the bulb might be burnt out in the bedroom, but that's it. I mean, that's a $1, $2 bulb to change out. Big whoop. If you can't change a light bulb, guys, you got no business owning an RV. I hate to tell you. And of course, like I said, we guarantee the major stuff. We leave the Mickey Mouse stuff to you to keep our prices down. And if you've got a question about that or need some clarification, call one of our salespeople at 706-965-7929. They'll be glad to help you out. We can even send you over a form explaining everything, what we inspect for the price you pay, and it goes into more detail. But yeah, guys, this is a nice camper, and it's going to save you thousands over everybody else. And a lot of people don't realize, not only do we save you thousands on the price, but we save you a lot more money behind the scenes that a lot of people don't think of because they just don't know about it. You know, fees, for example. You know, you go to like Rip Off World, all these other places, they're going to charge you dock fees and prep fees and happy camper fees and destination fees and this fee and that fee and all this junk, guys, that can add $1,500, $1,000, $500, $2,000 or more to the advertised price. What they're not telling you is that those fees are 100% dealer profit. We do have to charge sales tax just like they do, just like everybody does. You know, anything you buy in the United States of America, you pay tax on. Whether it's a car, a boat, a motorcycle, a pound of hamburger meat, a shirt, a pair of pants, whatever, you have to pay sales tax on. Same way with campers. So we do have to charge applicable sales tax. And but now there are some ways to reduce that. Trade-ins, for example, qualifying trade-ins, depending on your state, you can qualify for sales tax credit. In other words, if you're from a state that recognizes a trade-in as sales tax credit, which most states do, like Georgia, for example, let's say you trade in a camper that's worth $10,000 on this one that's say $20,000. Then you only pay sales tax on the difference. You don't pay it on the whole 20 grand, you pay it on the difference. So you get more for your trade than you realize. And not having to deal with the hassle of trying to clean it up and fix it up and then try to sell it and meet people and scams and all that junk. And you know, and then the time you figure in your sales tax savings, that's about what you would have sold it for anyway. So, and then time taking off work, showing it, people never show up and things like that too. So then picking it to death and all that. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways of looking at it, but you know, it's another benefit of trading is you get sales tax credit in most cases. Not every case, but most cases. And again, if you got questions about that for your individual case, because everybody's in a different situation, you may live in a state that doesn't recognize it, or you may be in a state that doesn't let you trade, like say if you got a motorized unit for a towable unit, they may not let you collect, may not give you sales tax credit on that. So ask one of my salespeople for your individual purpose or situation, so you know that for a fact. And also, guys, we have financing available with approved credit that we also save you hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars on, because we don't mark interest rates up, guys. Other dealerships, they don't want you to pay cash, even though probably 50-60% of our sales are cash sales, which we don't care how you pay for it. It don't matter to us if you finance, pay cash, trade, combination of three, whatever. It's all the same to us, goes right into the bank and all that. So, but dealers want you to finance it to the point they don't even want to take cash sales, because if you pay cash or you go to your own bank or credit union, like I recommend everybody to check into for a basis of comparison, they miss out on a ton of profit, because I've got an agreement worked out with their banks that they do business with, that they can mark the interest rate up over what that bank approved you for. Like, just say they approved you at, of course, you don't know this because you're not dealing with their bank. They are dealing with their bank. They're the middleman. All you hear is from the middleman. You don't hear from the bank itself. So they're telling the middleman, the dealer, they got you approved at 6%. All right, dealer says, no problem. Mr. or Mrs. or both customer, congratulations, we got you approved at 7.5% interest rate. Sign here, here, and here. You've got no idea that the bank just told them they got you approved at 6%. That 1.5%, dealer keeps about 80% of the additional profit from that extra 1.5% that you pay over the life of an RV loan. Bank keeps about 20% of it, and you overpay by hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands over the life if you figure a long-term RV loan. But it doesn't stop there. See, that's just the beginning. Here comes the upsells. They're going to say, oh, you see, they got dealers, especially corporate dealers. Guys, you never get a good deal at big dealers. Big dealers don't get to become big dealers by giving people fair deals. That's the same my grandpa drilled into our heads from the time I was a little kid to the day he passed. That and a few other sayings, which I'm not going to, some of them I'm not going to mention on YouTube, but I do try to keep family friendly. But, and yeah, and there's a lot of truth to that, because they make their money also on what they call upsells or back-end products. And back-end products are stuff they've got the general public brainwashed into thinking they have to have. Okay, first of all, guys, aftermarket extended warranties are not worth the flip. Not worth the flip. Dealers go out and they buy these travel trailer extended warranties for $300 or $400. They resell them to the customer for $2,500, $3,000, and they add that $3,000 to your RV loan with a 1.5% marked up interest rate. They're making money coming and going, and you're overpaying coming and going. And here's the thing: when you need that warranty, you're going to play hell getting them to pay a claim on it, or even a partial payment on a claim. And basically that $3,000, guys, you know how much stuff you can repair on a travel trailer for $3,000? Let's just say you bought a $3,000 warranty for 2 years. I promise you, if you had just skipped the warranty, put $3,000 up in a mason jar and bury it in your backyard and dig it up every time you have an RV repair, at the end of 2 years, you're going to have at least half or more of that money still in that mason jar. Well, or the bank, or I'm not saying literally bury it in a mason jar unless you just want to. I am in the South, you know, but I'm just saying you would have most of that money left after 2 years, because warranty companies, they're a for-profit business. But the dealers have got everybody brainwashed. Oh, you got to have this. You got to have gap insurance. You got to have tire and wheel protection. You got to have roadside assistance, guys. Most of that stuff is not worth the paper it's written on. If you need roadside assistance, get it through your auto insurance company. If you need gap insurance, get it through your auto insurance company. All these services you can get for a fraction of the cost after you buy your camper away from the dealership and cut out the middleman. And even then, is half the time it's not worth the flip. You know, I had roadside assistance, and honestly, guys, it left me on the side of the road for almost 24 hours, where I can get on my phone, my smartphone, and search up independent garages and tire stores and stuff in the area that I'm broke down at, and can find somebody to help me and pay them cash and be on the road. And I've been on the road in as little as an hour before without roadside assistance, because y'all don't realize these mom and pop places and these independent places, they like cash. They don't want to work with these roadside assistance companies because all the red hoops, and it might be 6 months before they get paid. Or they want to collect it from you, and then they're going to mark it up just a crazy amount of money because they know you're going to get it back, so you're going to pay it. So I just skip the roadside assistance, just pay cash. And I've got all my drivers here doing that now. It's just, you know, it saves money in the long run and get you back on the road quicker. I don't know about you guys, but after sitting on the side of the road for almost 24 hours because of a blown tire and I didn't have a spare, and it's happened to me at other times, and I was back on the road in an hour simply because I paid cash money versus roadside assistance. Because y'all don't realize that roadside assistance is a scam. Because here's the thing. When you have a problem and you call that roadside assistance company, let's just say a blowout, for example, which is the most common thing that happens, not only do they have to find somebody that'll work on an RV and come to you in your general area, but also that will work with the roadside assistance. That's two major obstacles. Where if you call these people on your own and you start talking about cash money, all you got to find is somebody that can work on an RV. You don't have to deal with one obstacle, not two. So you're going to get it done a whole lot quicker yourself instead of waiting on them. So I'm just telling you from experience, guys. A lot of that stuff they try to sell you at these other dealerships is not worth a flip. It's just a way for them to make money. That's why they're pushing it. Nothing a big dealer does is not without major profit involved. But anyway, guys, enough of that. Sorry about the rant. Anyway, come out and take a look at this 19.9 Radiance while it lasts. Feel free to stop, look at my used selection travel trails. I'm going to try to do a couple of others before it gets too hot this morning, because it's actually still morning for me. Come out and take a look for yourself, see what you think. 5568 Battlefield Parkway. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday, 9 to 5. We are located in Ringgold, Georgia, by the way. Times are Eastern. We are closed Sunday for the Lord's Day and Family Day for our employees. And we close at closing time, strictly closing time every night. We don't, it doesn't matter if you're here or you're on the way. We don't stay open after closing time for anybody. Please keep that in mind and plan accordingly. But come out and take a look at our used travel trailers, guys. Got everything out here. Got it marked, priced, ready to, and you can look around at your own leisure without having a salesperson escort you around or go through a sales office. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Smash me a thumbs up. We do have nationwide delivery available or local, either one, for $1.50 a loaded mile one way. That we only charge for one way. We don't charge for the return trip. That's another way we save you money too. For those of you who don't have a way to tow it but want something to say live in or put some family members in or something like that for a long-term park, we can deliver it to you for $1.50 a mile. Thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.